good evening to you. At 11, I'm Mark Mullins. Tonight, a warning from a man learning a lesson the hard way. If it's windy outside and you're parking downtown, stay away from the scooters. An Irvington man is now on the hook for hundreds of dollars in repairs after a bird scooter tipped over onto his car. So who is responsible? RTV6's Matthew McClellan is working for you, finding out how the company is responding. Matthew.
Mark, we are on Massachusetts Avenue, not far from where that scooter tipped over. This one I just found propped up against the building because check it out. The kickstand here, it's not working. It's broken. But the kickstands on these scooters, they're really small, making it easy for these scooters to tip over one way or another. And this guy says the company is only willing to pay a fraction of the cost of his repairs to his car.
That's how they need to make it right, is cover the full cost of the repair.
Matt Kowicki shows us the dent left on the hood of his car. This is how he found it October 28th.
It was a windy day. I think it was gusting 40 or 50 miles an hour that day.
The dent is small, but the quote on the repair totaling nearly $462 for parts and labor.
I offered to get multiple quotes to see if this is a fair price. No response.
Kowicki says the company was responsive when he first called to report the damage.
And I was really positive with Bird early on, and they were helpful early on.
From there, he got the quote as requested. That's when things went south.
And the quote came back at over $450, so I was a little surprised just from a dent. And Bird offered to pay 25%.
The company only willing to cover $115 of the cost.
I said, I'm not going to take 25%, and it's not even about the money. I could care less about the money.
Kowicki now considering a civil suit against the company, calling it a matter of principle.
When they're not owning up to something as small and petty as $300 or $400 for a $2 billion valuated company, it's a little bit surprising.
Even with wind gusts out of Bird's control, he says the company should still be responsible for the damage incurred to his car.
If they cover the whole cost of the repair, fine. And, I'd even commit to donate that money.
In the meantime, he's urging you to park away from the scooters.
Well, hey, might not want to park in front of a scooter on Mass Ave if it's windy.
Now, I asked Bird about the company's obligations to cover damage caused by unoperated scooters. In an email, a Bird spokesperson sending a 2-sentence statement recommending that you report all incidents involving the scooters to the company and telling RTV6 that Bird has a support team to investigate all reports. Reporting on Mass Ave, Matthew McClellan, RTV6.